You saw God bring you through some stuff that only God can bring you through, and you still got a problem trusting God? So, okay, they get past the Red Sea. They go over into the area right before the promised land, right? God sends out the 10 spies. Everything that land was supposed to be, it was. Why? Because God said it was. They didn't need to go out. He let them go out to see, to confirm. They come back. It only, well, let me just say this. 10 confirmed that it was what God said. But then 8 departed from that and say, it's too much for us. Them some big cats over there. We put grass up. We can't handle that. Only 2 stood up and said, if God said that it's our land, then we are more than able to what? To conquer that land. So how is it that 8 folk said no, but 2 said yes? So 2 had a stronger relationship than 8. In other words, 2 was paying attention from the time they left Egypt to the time they got to the promised land and knew, I saw everything that God did. If he says that belongs to us, that belongs to us. Y'all know, y'all hear it all the time, what God has for me. But you don't really believe that. You don't have the faith to believe that. And so what happens is those who didn't believe, those 8 turned the rest of the nation against going forward and had to end up wandering in the wilderness for 40 years. How long will you wander in your wilderness because you don't have a relationship with God that leads to faith that he can do what he said he can do? That's relationship. We're building something here. We're going somewhere. If you're walking on this Christian journey and you're not building something, if you're not going nowhere, what in the world are you doing? I had to pay it. I told you, everywhere that my life has gone, I've been paying attention. From the time when I walked with God to the time when I wasn't walking with God. And even though I wasn't walking with God, he never left me. The reason why I wasn't walking with him is because I didn't establish my relationship. See, when I was a child, my relationship was based upon my parents and where I came every Sunday. I didn't have the trials and troubles of this world just yet. I didn't pay no mortgage. I didn't pay no bills. I had food on my table, clothes on my back. So the relationship between me and God was not concrete. It was between me and my parents. So my parents, I trusted, I had faith in. But God, that's somebody different. I walk out of my family's home, and now I'm in the military, and I'm learning. I'm trying to practice what I learned, but I begin to realize that what I learned still was not mine. So God had to take me through a wilderness. Why? To establish a faith. But the only way I can establish that faith is I got to learn how to walk with God. The first thing I did was did not walk with God. Then I realized that my faith was weak. So if I'm going to do this thing, I need to begin to learn how to walk with God. Let me say something about faith. Faith is not that thing that you hope on or you hold on to because things are going well.